This is Voice of the Cape Drive Time. Going places. Getting there.
91.3 online from Al-Imdad Foundation in Greece is Qari Ziyaad Patel. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the show.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Brother Shafiq, and to all of the dear listeners of Voice of the Cape. It's an honor to be speaking to you this afternoon.
And I believe you're fresh from a dramatic rescue. Al-Imdad was involved in helping to save a number of lives just recently.
Shafiq, I say to you that today was a real emotional day for us. Allahu Akbar Kabira. We've seen things unfold right in front of our eyes, and I believe this has been happening day and day on. And today Allah has allowed us to witness this, and alhamdulillah, everything ended up quite well, in the sense that, alhamdulillah, we managed to save all those people who had fallen into the sea. What actually happened this morning, we had got news that there was a few boats on its way from Turkey over to the Mediterranean, and immediately at the time before Fajr, we set off to go and assist those people. And as they were coming closer towards the shore, I think because the boats were so overloaded, a few of the refugees in one of the boats had fallen into the ocean. And subhanAllah, there were other brothers with us. They had swam over there. They took out a jet ski, and immediately they went in for their rescue. And alhamdulillah, they managed to save them. And as the boat came in closer, we met with all the refugees. Every one of them were drenched, very wet. All their clothing was completely wet. Very, very scared. You could just see the anxiety and distress in their eyes. They'd come so close to death, so close to death. Because many other refugees had already made the same journey, and many of them had already passed on. They drowned in very same waters. So they come with this real fear. Nevertheless, alhamdulillah, we met them. We managed to ease them. We managed to keep them at calm, and we managed to engage with them, assess the situation. We had a few medics as well around us. And alhamdulillah, immediately they had assessed those that needed medical attention and so forth.
Now, where did these particular refugees come back? Is it still the Syria migration?
Exactly, it's still the Syria migration. Over the last few days, there were not many refugees that had come across. But in the last 2 days, we've seen over 2,000 refugees that had come across. The reason was the weather was not too good. So many of them did not want to make that hazardous journey. But in the last 2 days, over 2,000 have come. And I mean, just in the last few hours, over 50 boats have come across. And most of them, I would say all of them are from Syria. When you will speak to them, every one of them will say to you they are from Syria. Another thing which really shocked us today, there was a little baby, maybe about a few days old. And this baby had nearly died while on this journey. But alhamdulillah, once they made it to shore on this side, they were medics from Al-Imdad side. And alhamdulillah, they managed to revive the child. And the baby is okay now, alhamdulillah.
Wow, it certainly is absolutely dramatic. I mean, winter is coming there now, isn't it? It must be quite cold. I mean, when you spoke about people getting into the water, they must be absolutely freezing because November is almost winter.
Yes, indeed, Shafiq. It's extremely cold at the moment here. As I'm speaking to you, I'm standing on my left-hand side, and there's a long line of people. There's a very, very long line of people, and every one of them are looking at me and watching me as I'm speaking to you. And it is cold, alhamdulillah, they have been warmly dressed. We have been providing clothes as well. Where I'm exactly, I'm on the island of Lesbos. In front of me is a massive ship, a very big ship. And inshallah, most of these refugees will be boarding the ship. We are right here now. We will be overseeing the boarding of these refugees into the ship. I think as I'm standing here, maybe about 1,000 refugees. And every one of them, they're basically going into something which they don't know what the future holds. So really a lot of... they don't know what's going to happen in the future. The future looks very, very bleak for them. But alhamdulillah, Shafiq, one thing which really touched my heart, every one of these refugees, when they came off those boats, and then we engaged with them and we spoke with them, the first thing that they would say to us was the following words, Alhamdulillahi alladhi ala kulli hal. All praise is due to Allah Ta'ala Azza wa Jal upon any condition, upon every condition. And these are the words which they greet you. As I'm speaking to Shafiq, I see two little kids on the ground with their mum. There's hundreds of people here as I'm talking to you, all waiting in anticipation to board the ship. It's a really emotional moment. Wallahi, I say to you, it's an emotional moment. I've been to many, many places across the world, but today we merely see so many people come close towards death. And as the saying goes, this Mediterranean Ocean where we are staying at, there's already so many people have already passed on. They say that the bottom of the ocean has so many bodies. But this is the desperation that people have, that they're prepared to go to any lengths whatsoever just in search of a better life, not just for themselves, but more so for their children.
And all one can do is make dua. And Qari Ziyaad, tell everybody to support Al Imdad Foundation, doing sterling work on the Isle of Lesbos in Greece. Despite extremely cold weather, the Syrians are still crossing the sea, which tells us that they are leaving a very dire and desperate situation. Qari Ziyaad Patel, as always, a great pleasure to chat to you. You really sketched an amazing and moving scene. Our du'as are with you. Everything of the best.
Jazakallah khairan, Shafiq, and once again we request your du'as. May Allah Azza wa Jalla make it easy for all of us. And shukran to Voice of the Keeping yourself.
Afwan, Ameen.
Drive time on the Voice of the Cape.